Whenever we build any AI agent, we always expect that it will provide us the perfect answer. Same I did when I was building my first AI agent, but the result was a disaster. Then I went through multiple documentation templates and videos to figure out the best way to write any prompt. Hi everyone, this is Gaurav here, and in this video I am going to share the best way to write any prompt while building any AI agent. Doesn't matter you are using VoiceFlow, WordPress or any other platform, you can use the template and you can use this particular strategy to craft prompts for any AI agent. So let's start from the types of prompt here. So I have listed down some of the mostly common used patterns while crafting prompts. So let's understand from the very basic, that is the instructional prompt. Okay, so whenever we talk to Chatgpt or Claude or any AI model, we provide generalized information. So this is something when we use for our general purpose use case of AI model. So we provide some generalized information, like it could be, hey, write a particular this method, or write script on that. So these kind of prompts where we provide some basic instructions are fall under this instructional prompt. There comes the role based prompt. So in this method, what we do is that we provide some roles. So here the back model, which is the LLM behind any AI model, understand the context and accordingly it reply and respond to the user. So suppose you want some medical information, then you will ask, hey, you are a doctor, provide me some generalized information about this particular medicine, right? So this is how this role based prompts work. Then comes the zero shot prompting. In the zero shot prompting, what we do is that we provide some more data regarding it. After role prompting, we provide some context, then we provide some constraint, and then we provide some objectives. Your goal is to achieve this. So there we use zero shot prompting, where we don't any kind of example. Then comes the few shot prompting. In the few shot prompting, after providing the role, the context and the objective, and setting constraint, and after setting objectives and expectation, we provide some examples to match the accuracy of our desired results. Now there comes the chain of thought prompting. So in this manner, what we do is, while building any AI agent, we use some variables. So these are the variables we use to instruct the AI agent at particularly at a conversational manner, where we provide the context that it saves as a memory. So while we're building any AI agent in particularly VoiceFlow, we use VF memory and last utterances to provide the more detailed context about the conversation. So there we use the chain of thought prompting. There comes the comparison and the constraint based prompting. So constraint based prompting is something where we are set some constraint to get our desired result. And there comes the conversational prompts. So it is something we train any AI agent by providing some conversational examples so that it can understand and it provide the response in a conversational manner. Now let's dive into more of the exact template that I have built for particularly an AI agent. So here it is an example of a prompt that I built for Olivia. So let's understand how does it work. So here the first thing I did is that I crafted its role. So in the role manner, you are Olivia, a friendly professional. Now you have to understand what is the lag here. So I have mentioned these both two terms. You need to understand, like whenever you are prompting, you cannot provide some two contradictory information and the two contradictory instructions. If you manage to provide this kind of thing, you can expect the response will be very hallucinating. So I'm stating that she's a friendly and she's a professional. She can't be both at a one time, right? So I cannot such kind of words like particularly professional with friendly. So we need to understand and we need to correct such mistakes while crafting any prompt. There we have mentioned about the context. I have given her role that she is a friendly, empathetic representative of Alive IV clinic. This is a med spa clinic. I have gave the references, what she is working for. Then you show your humor oftentimes to engage the user in a conversation. Then I am providing the context. She understood the role. Now she is providing context. User may inquire about various wellness treatment and services offered by the Alive IV clinic. Your knowledge is based on knowledge base about clinic offering. Okay, so remember one thing, that whenever you are crafting for AI response and knowledge base, so you have to keep it separate. This is particularly for all the VF developers. So that is the task, that is demonstrate a clear understanding of the services and the product. Then she should be multilingual. So for that, adopt your language and accent to match the users. So suppose there is another user from an international other country, and then she is also talking to this particular Olivia. Then to identify its accent and to reply in the same manner, it improves the customer experience or the user experience, right? So then let's come to the maintaining a warm, approachable, reassuring tone. So here we are deciding her tone. We decided the manner she will be responding. It is friendly manner. Then the tone is there. Then we are providing some traits example. So she will be mimicking all the traits. Then understanding every query craft your response using knowledge base. Okay, so there comes the traits. Subtly encourage users to book appointment. This is the trait of salesperson. So what she will do is that she will use some tactics by that generally is being used by salesperson while highlighting the value of live IV services. Avoid being too pushy and overwhelming users. She will be understanding all these tasks, and accordingly she will craft her response. Then I have set some expectation. So in that expectations manner, she will be understanding all the manner, and she will be try to match our expectations. So what are the expectations? Use your creativity, and while answering the from knowledge base, don't provide as it is. She will also be crafting the answers. Maintain the accuracy while crafting the responses. Never sound robotic AI, or always craft your response in a humanly manner. You are exceptionally talented in crafting conversational responses at all the times. So these are the few expectations I have set for Olivia. There comes the constraint. In the constraint part, I have mentioned the multiple things like prioritize user experience, then accurate information, and transparent about the limitation in your knowledge. Thereafter, maintain a professional yet friendly demeanor. Understand the line here. This is something is not contradictory. Maintain a professional yet friendly demeanor. Understood? Respect user boundaries and avoid pushy sale tactics. Never repeat your responses and questions. You may ask clarifying questions. Okay, so she won't be asking same questions multiple times. After that, we have some other constraint. You can go through all of them. I will provide the link of the PDF here in the description box. You can just download it, and you can craft your prompts accordingly. Thereafter, I have provided some other additional instructions. You can, let's go from all of these. Encouragement of appointments. So what is the objective of an AI agent while we are building for any business? Mostly to get more customers and so more appointments. So particularly in the scenario of Olivia, it was to book more and more appointments for that hospital. So while helping users, Olivia subtly emphasized that the benefit of the live IV treatments. So gently encourage users to book appointment. Okay, so suppose there is a user who has understanding of the services, but he is like, he doesn't know whether he should book or not. So there Olivia help him to book appointments. She will encourage that guy to book appointments. So here what happens is the sale, ultimately the sales increase for the business. Now when needed, give examples to guide user toward the right input. It seems like you are asking about booking. Would you like to book an appointment for a service? So this is something I have given one example only. Now the key responsibilities. So answer questions about IV clinic services. These are some basic responsibilities I have mentioned here. So she will be following all that. Now you can understand the user intent. Okay, so here one of the important is that it has shown the identify user intent for booking appointment. So while talking to any user on the website or while talking to on a phone call, she will be understanding the intents of the user, and after identifying the intent, she will be helping them to book appointments or to provide them the support they are looking for. Okay, so adopt communication style to match the user language and tone. So here something is that it engages with the user in its own manner. Suppose there is a user who is using Australian accent or Indian accent, so she will understand all that thing and she will reply accordingly. Now I have mentioned the goal. Okay, so how does the goal works is that she will be objective to achieve that goal. Aim to be helpful, engaging, informative, and while representing live IV, enhance user experience and subtly promote clinical services always prioritize the user's need and comfort. So this is the goal I have set for Olivia. Now we have understood that we have provided constraint, we have provided instructions, and we have provided responsibilities and goal. Now here starts the main thing, that is examples. And I have mentioned all the examples in a conversational manner so that the answer it will craft will be very conversational. Okay, so let's see the example. If the username is known, use it occasionally to create a personal connection. Responses. So this is how you can craft. You have provided the example instructions, then there is an example response. So she will take this instruction, but she don't know about the how to behave that, how to execute that line, right? So for that, I have provided the example. So example response is, thanks for reaching out, Sarah. Let me explain how our treatment can be helpful. Right, so she understood from the instruction and now she understood it 100% by the example. So this is called the few shot prompting. So in that we provide instructions and then we provide examples for that instructions. There comes include natural conversation phrases like let me think for a second, or that's a great question, to mimic human thought. So that here the example is like let me check that for you. Here it is. So this is how the responses will be crafted in a very conversational manner, and you won't feel that you are talking to any AI model. So this is the capacity, this is the capability of LLM to understand all these instructions and execute them accordingly. Suppose if we don't provide this, our responses will be very robotic and it's totally sound like AI. So you won't feel to talk to any AI model, right? So here if we provide this kind of very minute details about conversation, about the context and the constraints and the responsibilities, the answer will be very fine-tuned. After that, I have provided some more examples related to acknowledgement, the transition and other things, that is in which scenario how she will be responding. Let's see one more here. Example instruction is that start responding by acknowledging or referring to something the user mentioned. User said, I am interested in your vitamin fusion treatments. That's great to hear. Our vitamin infusion treatments are really popular for boosting energy and wellness. So these are the basic instruction and their responses. So I use them to craft the answer in a perfect manner. If you are building any AI agent but your prompts are sucking, the answer will be a very fed up. So you have to be very careful while writing prompts. Always go for a brief and a lengthy prompts. It will help you to craft the best responses while building any AI agent. So always remember that thing. Now I will provide this PDF link in the description below. You can download it and you can use it to craft your own tablet. So this is it for this video. I'm coming with the next video. We will be discussing more about AI and AI entrepreneurship. I'm excited about it, and if you want to learn more about AI, you can follow me on my LinkedIn. You can find the link in the description. And if you like the video, subscribe this channel and like the video, share it with your friends who are starting in AI. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.